Hello everyone, we are back to some more Armored Warfare, and today, neighbor's dog's barking. Today is the M41 Walker Bulldog. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not excited for this tank. It's not bad. Maybe it's just because whenever I play like a PvE match, like a low tier one, which I don't anymore because I'm working on tier 5s now. Whenever I saw an M41, I always wanted to kill it first because its rate of fire on this gun is insane, and the amount of DPM it can do is, or at least the AI could do, is insane. It was like probably the only tank that never bounced off of me, or whenever it hit me, it took down half my health. But we're gonna look at it today. First thing, new update in Armored Warfare. Nice little garage. What is it called? Garage interface, garage UI or something. They introduced daily challenges, which is very, very nice. Which I still have to complete 2 of them. I didn't really add. Oh, the retrofits. Instead of increasing your reload speed, they increased rate of fire, which I can't remember how they explained it. It was not how fast your tank reloads, but it's how fast you shoot. I don't know, but I don't even know how that would work with a single shot tank. No idea. Anyways, I do wish that in this game that they would have put the auto loading 76 in here, but right now it only has a 76, but it should have the auto loading capabilities, but then it would be too OP for tier 2. It is a tier 2 for Shishkin. What else about it? Well, very small amount of upgrades. There's not an upgrade for heat, but there is for your AP rounds, which I believe, yeah, there you go. 185 damage, 173 millimeters of pen, with 1500 meter per second. I guess velocity speed. And then there's the rate of fire of 11.39 rounds per minute. No one cares about high explosive. Oh yeah, this engine. It increases your acceleration by so much. Anyways, I think, is there... here we go. Let's look at it for... Oh, it's the same for all, so no modifiers. 25 millimeters of armor in the front, 32 in the front. 25 millimeters of armor in the front for the turret, 32 millimeters for the hull. Hull. I don't know. The hull. I'm gonna call it the hull. The sides of the tank are the same as the thickness of the turret, which is 25 millimeters, and the rear of the tank, the chassis, I'll just call it the chassis, has 13 millimeters, and the rear of the turret has 25, so I guess the turret is 25 all the way around. Stats. Well, we already know that it does 185 damage with 173 millimeters of pen. Damage per minute, 2,200, which if we compare it to, let's see, those are main battle tanks. So the M48 Patton has 200 lower, 200, yeah, that makes sense. And, well, of course this thing has the most, but compared to, let's see, what's after the M41? It's the Scorpion. Oh, wow, the Scorpion actually, how does the Scorpion do more damage per minute when it doesn't even have AP rounds? That makes no sense to me. Anyways, reload time of 5 seconds. Hit points 950. This is with no retrofits, because I don't play with retrofits, because I want to get tier 10s, which also are new in the new update. Max speed 72 kilometers per hour, acceleration to 32 kilometers per hour, 3.68 seconds. Gun depression and gun elevation, which we could probably go to upgrades and details to get more details on that. It just says 9.7. Accuracy of 15, aim time of 2.1 seconds, with a turret traverse speed of 40 seconds, basically 41 seconds. Wow, that's not too bad actually. Now let's go and learn about the M41. The M41 Walker Bulldog was the replacement for the M24 Chaffee. The M24 Chaffee was a very successful tank, but the gun wasn't effective against well-armored opponents. Its main job was being a light tank, and being a light tank means scouting, and the U.S. Army wanted one with with more powerful armament, something that has anti-tank capabilities. So they put on they didn't really put on, they installed a 76mm gun with advanced range finding. That was in 1947, just so you know. In 1949, they installed another rangefinder. Because of this new rangefinder, they changed the tank development to the T41, or the M41. Production started in 1951 at Cadillac's Cleveland tank plant, and by 1953 the new tank completely replaced the M24 in the United States Army. It was initially nicknamed Little Bulldog, but then renamed Walker Bulldog after General Walton Walker, who was killed in the Jeep accident in Korea in 1950. The M41 was an agile and well-armored vehicle, or not really armed. On the other hand, it was noisy, so it wasn't really stealthy. It used a lot of fuel, and it was heavy, meaning that air transporting the tank would be pretty difficult. So in 1952, the Army began working on lighter designs, the T-71 and the T-92, but those projects were abandoned. So the Walker Bulldog remained the tank. It wasn't replaced until later. The Walker Bulldog saw limited combat with the U.S. Army during the Korean War, but that conflict was more of a testing ground for the tank, because it was rushed into the Korean War and it never had a test run before the war. This was due to the North Koreans having T-34s, which meant that the M24s that America and South Korea had would do nothing against them, because the T-34s are way better. By 1961, not 91, 1961, 150 M41s were delivered to the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force to supplement their Type 61 medium tanks. So it really didn't do much in North Korea. In 1964, the M41 light tank was selected to replace the Army of the Republic of Vietnam M24 Chaffee light tank, which they got from the French, who got it from the United States during the First Indochina War. The first M41s arrived in January 1965, equipping 5 ARVN squadrons by the end of the year. The M41 was an instant success with the South Vietnamese crew because they were smaller than the U.S. tank crewmen, and the U.S. tank crewmen complained about the vehicle being small and compact. In 1971, ARNV and U.S. forces commenced Operation Lam Son 7/19, which was a disruption of North Vietnamese supply lines in Laos. So a combination of armor and air mobile attacks on 3 axes into enemy-held territory. That's what the attack was. The ARNV 1st Armored Brigade, accompanied by 2 airborne battalions and 2 cavalry regiments, penetrated approximately 4 miles into Laos on February 8th. Enemy reaction was swift, with the first engagement between NVA and ARVN tanks. There you go. The 17 M41s knocked out 6 T-54s and 16 lightly armored PT-76 amphibious tanks. Friendly units lost were 5 M41s and 25 APCs. By 1973, over 200 M41 light tanks remained in service with the ARNV. U.S. units in Europe and CONUS equipped the M41 Walker Bulldog, which eventually transitioned to the M48 Patton medium tank. In 1969, the U.S. Army replaced the M41 with the M551 Sheridan Armored Airborne Reconnaissance Assault Vehicle. That is it for the history. Now let's go and get into some games. Alright, we're in a game. Let's see, tier 3, got it, because the Scorpion dude. Let's do this. Alright.
You're going up against the Lions of Neckwheel here. We've received intel that the area may be littered with SAM sites. If that's the case, our jets are in trouble.
Alright, well, this is Operation Calvary. It's basically the only mission you actually play.
Change of plans. Our plane's been hit and needs intel from their hard drive about the Lions.
Okay.
Find the plane, get the intel, and see if there are any survivors.
Alright, I'm gonna go up here.
Identify target.
Load, fire.
Target destroyed.
There's no way I'm gonna out DPM some of these tanks.
Enemy destroyed.
I'm just waiting on them to come up behind us. Ah, there we go. Looks like we have some guy who's AFK. The Walker Bulldog actually eventually led to the M113, by the way.
That's got to be one of the sensors.
Just wanted to tell you some extra history, actually. Oh, back up.
Correct hit.
Ooh, nice shot.
Careful
He's dead.
At the Lions of Neckwheel town.
He's dead.
Proceed with extreme caution.
Since this is a light tank, it does get a boost. A nice, good old energy boost. Now, I did take 2 hits there. One from a PT-76. And one from an M113. Alright, that guy's dead. Whenever you have an LAV-150 on their team at this low level, you automatically know that as soon as he starts shooting that one guy, that guy's gonna die. Pretty good at firing on the move, although I took a big hit from that M41. Not from that Leo. Don't want to peek that ridge over that
Identify target.
Hostile tank. Target hit.
Dang, 73. I'm getting penned. Kind of shows you how good this thing's armor is.
Penetrated.
Oh, ow. Dang it, leopard. He's dead. Let's go ahead and kill that guy. We might be able to one-shot. No, I won't be able to one-shot. It's all about the damage, okay? Remember that.
Target destroyed.
Alright. We're almost at 2.5K. This is basically the Walker Bulldog. This is all you really do. This is all you can do. You can't play PvP. So So you're just playing PvE, zooming around the map
Identify
with this
target.
great
Hostile
76. And let's reverse and fire. And go through here. Let's just, they don't need a house, it's okay. Alright, let's continue. I mean, it's not a super fast tank, but it's not a slow tank.
Good work.
52
Cleared the sky for us.
kilometers.
Enemy
Boom.
destroyed.
He's dead. Now let's go and kill this dude.
Direct hit.
Oh, dang. You can't really bounce anything with this guy. Playing somewhat aggressive. Take out that building. We're gonna initiate the cap. Got some lag there.
Protect
It's
the
not
plane.
worth it.
We've
Oh,
accessed the
there
hard
we
drive.
go.
Target hit, but need time to download the intel.
Look at that. Already reloaded in time for the next target to pop up. Now we'll move out of the cap. Don't worry about it.
Direct hit.
Oh, perfect. Beautiful shot. Yeah, Scorpion, calm yourself. Probably a better player than you. Yo, we're fine.
Ammo up.
Nailed him.
We're okay.
Identify target.
Hostile tank. Ricochet.
Alright. It's time to deal with this guy.
Penetrated.
You did, son.
Good hit. We wrecked him.
Alright. And we good? Oh, wrong button. Tabbed out. Sorry. Alright, we're doing good on damage.
Identify target.
Oh.
Hostile tank.
Yeah, I have new controls on. Oh, I missed. How did I miss? I have new controls. Oh well, we're already reloaded.
Target destroyed.
I have new controls on for Bandicam to record this game,
Identify target.
or at least the audio
Thanks.
part. And so I'm trying my best.
Nailed him.
Oh, nice shot. I'm worried about that T-54.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, now we don't have to worry about that T-54.
Identify target. Ammo
That's
up.
Scorpion.
Hostile tank. Good hit.
I could get this guy down. If he starts to rush me, though.
No effect.
Dang it. Return back. Every time! This gun is good, I just can't hit this guy to save my life. There we go.
Target hit.
Alright, now he's a one shot. Yeah, I changed my controls, so whenever I hit tab, it alt tabs, and I died. Of course.
Intel's been downloaded.
Well,
Thanks, Black Company.
that is all I
You
actually have
no
time
idea how
for.
important it is to stop the Alliance.
That's all I have time for, so one game. It actually pretty much perfectly showed you what the Walker Bulldog's like. I mean, it is tier 2. You'll probably only play it for not even an hour before you get to tier 3. But since in Armored Warfare you get a reputation bonus for the more tanks you have in the garage, you'll keep it. And you can always go back, because I do like this tank. It is a little upsetting that I died. I was a little too careless with my health. But first victory of the day. But there is an event going on which gives you like ×8 the amount of experience you would get. Teams. Top on spotting, top on damage, not top on assist, but top on kills. Let's look how. Enemy damage, look at that. Damage gives you so much. Spotting gives you a little bit more. But first one of the day ×4. Yeah, anyways. That was the Walker Bulldog. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next video for the Patton 48. Goodbye.